Welcome to the Vegan Sorceress TV. My name is Rachel Joy Olson, and I'm going to be making one of my fan favorite recipes, the Rainbow Slaw Salad, out of my new book, The Magic of Living Nutrition, Food for the Mind, Body, and Soul. So, the Rainbow Slaw Salad is one of my favorites, one that I'm often asked to bring to special parties. It's very easy to do. So we're going to go through each individual ingredient and show you how to put it together. So we're going to start with 1 red bell pepper, which I've already chopped here. I'm going to throw this in the bowl. We are going to use the mandolin slicer today. I recommend for everyone that they get a mandolin slicer. It makes your life of chopping so much easier. Okay, so it does say 1 large carrot. I only have small carrots today, so I am going to use 3 small carrots. So we're just going to use the slicer, which is going to slice the carrots and the other ingredients into a julienne style, which is a thin style. So we're going to get all the carrots in here. And if you have any dogs in your home, when you have these little extra bits left over, they love them as snacks. Okay, next one 1 zucchini. So again, see how easy this mandolin slicer is? If we didn't have this, it would take us a lot longer. All right, so using the protector now. I've cut myself a couple of times on this, but okay. All right, 1 beet. So the beet's already been peeled. You want to make sure all of these, except for the zucchini, has been peeled, but you definitely want to make sure that everything's been washed, because you never know who's been touching it or what's been sprayed on it, so make sure everything's been washed. Okay, 1 apple. So with the apple, I don't cut this up or core it or anything. I chuck it right in there. A lot of people will say, well, isn't there poison or cyanide in the apple seeds? Yeah, I suppose there is, but you'd have to eat a ton of them in order to actually be poisoned, and there's some good nutrients in them. So again, anytime we can eat the whole food, we always want to be able to do that. Okay. Next, we're going to add in a 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts, 2 tablespoons of fresh ginger, 2 cloves of garlic, which we're going to mince in the garlic press, okay, the garlic press is by far the easiest. It gets it nice and chopped up for you. You throw the rest in there. If you're a garlic fan, you can certainly throw a little bit more in there. Okay, 1/2 cup of raisins are going to go in there. And then 1/4 cup of mint, basil, and cilantro, which I have already chopped up. So that is it for the salad. So all we're going to do is you can use your hands. The reason why I like to use my hands, of course, they've already been washed, but using your hands also gives you that sense of touch. So not only are we seeing this beautiful salad, which I'll show you in a second, we're smelling the freshness of the salad, and we have the opportunity to touch it. So it gives us that other dimension of experiencing the food and creating more of a mindfulness when we eat. So look at that beautiful color of that salad. Isn't that delicious? Okay, so we're going to move on to the dressing. Okay, now that my hands are all washed, let's move on to the dressing. So we're going to put in to the Vitamix, which is my favorite tool in the kitchen to use, a Vitamix and a food processor, but for this one we're going to use the Vitamix, high-speed blender. So 1/2 cup of lemon juice, 1 clove of garlic, which I've already chopped up to make it a little bit easier, 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger, 1 tablespoon, the Bragg's is a gluten-free soy sauce. Yeah, so 1 tablespoon of Bragg's gluten-free soy sauce option. Okay, next we're going to use agave today. The recipe does call for honey, so you can do a honey or an agave nectar. The reason why I like agave nectar is there's a lot of people out there who are vegan who will not eat honey, okay? So we're going to use agave nectar today. And then we're going to use a half a cup of organic olive oil. So organic olive oil is, whenever you can get organic as much as possible, that's what you want to use. And also the olive oil is a great oil to use with dressings. You never want to use olive oil to cook with, only dressings. What happens when olive oil gets heated up, it actually turns into a hydrogenated oil, which actually ends up turning into a trans fat and is obviously bad for us. Okay, so a half a cup of olive oil. We're going to throw this in the Vitamix. Okay, we're going to blend it up. Okay, let's try our Gold Elixir dressing. Make sure it's okay, doesn't need to be adjusted. Perfection. Okay, so you can either have this on the side or you can throw it right over top of the salad that you've just beautifully prepared. I'm just going to start by throwing half in there. I'm just going to take my spoon here and mix it up. Oh yeah. And you've got yourself the rainbow slaw salad. Now you can either choose to put this over top of a bed of kale or spinach to add a little extra greens in there, or enjoy it just as it is. So thanks for joining me today on the Vegan Sorceress TV. I am Rachel Joy Olson, and may the magic of living nutrition bring you a lifetime of healthy abundance. Take care and have a magical day.